Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to welcome Marissa Conklin, and she is the author of The Education of His Royal Highness. Marissa, can you tell us a little bit about your book?
Yeah, The Education of His Royal Highness is a contemporary royal love story set in the fictional kingdom of Le Havre. At the center of the story is Ryan. He is a young, idealistic new king who inherits not just a throne, but a nation still deeply scarred by its history of slavery, racism, and inequality. And then on the other side of the city is Caroline, who is a compassionate school teacher devoted to justice and her students in building a better future. When their paths cross, an unexpected relationship forms, one that challenges both of them to confront their pain, their privilege, and what it really means to heal a country. It's a story about love, but it's also one of reconciliation, legacy, and the tension between personal desire and public duty. As their connection deepens, they face not just external pressures, but the internal struggles of trauma, class, and identity. It's emotional, layered, romantic, and ultimately a story of hope and transformation.
Oh, this sounds so good. I love any story that has to do with like kingdoms or royalty or anything like that. So
Me
I
too.
think this is great. And
And
then
it's modern, which is fun too, because I didn't have to do the history of it all. I get to
yeah,
make it
okay.
all.
Yeah, and then also it has the love story, which is obviously, it's going to be so fun to read.
Yeah.
Marissa, what was your inspiration for writing the book?
The initial spark for the story came from imagining what it would be like for a young person to step into immense power, like a crown or a throne, while still being very shaped by trauma and unresolved pain. So I started asking myself, what would it look like if a ruler actually wanted to do the hard work of healing a nation's wounds? And what if someone from a completely different world, like a school teacher, became central to the story, not just politically, but emotionally? And I've always been drawn to stories about love across social lines, which it sounds like maybe you were as well. I wanted to explore the real weight of history and how the past lives in the present, how racism and classism aren't just theoretical problems, but deeply personal ones. Caroline and Ryan represent two different facets of, you know, the same society. Their love story is as much about mutual understanding and growth as it is about romance. I was also inspired by real world conversations happening today around racial justice, generational trauma, and the idea of what it means to lead with empathy. I wanted to write a story that felt meaningful and grounded, but still romantic and character driven.
Wow, this sounds amazing. Yeah, okay, so it sounds like Ryan probably has a lot of challenges that he has to
Yes,
overcome, that he has to work through. And then also,
definitely.
so since he is from like the royalty and then you've got the school teacher, I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of things that they have to work through as well, in their relationship. So this just sounds so
Definitely.
good.
Thank
Marissa,
you.
yeah, is there anything else you can share about the book or any messages within the book or anything else about yourself?
Yeah, the story is deeply personal to me, not just because of the themes that it explores, but because I really believe in the power of fiction to create empathy. The
Mhm.
education of His Royal Highness isn't just about a king and a school teacher falling in love. It's about how connection can challenge power, how courage can look quiet, and how healing often starts in unexpected places. I think readers who love emotional, character-rich romance with real social stakes will find something to connect with here. It's not just a fairy tale in the traditional sense, it's about the messy, painful, but beautiful work of building something better, both in relationships and in the world around us. As for me, I'm a writer who loves stories with heart, hope, and honesty, and I believe we can hold love and justice in the same hand, and this book is one way of exploring that. At its heart, this book is about love, legacy, and the courage it takes to heal both a nation and yourself. And I hope my readers walk away not only moved by the romance, but also inspired to believe that change, even in the heaviest times, is possible.
Oh, that is such a good message. Yeah, like building a relationship, building
Mhm.
something better in the world. Those are just such good topics. And I think, like you said, I think that the readers are going to really enjoy getting lost in the fiction of the book, but also come away with a message that, that we can strive to make things better in our world. So I just love this. Thank you so
Oh,
much
thank
for
you.
sharing, Marissa.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, for anybody who's interested in picking up a copy, again, it's Marissa Conklin, and the title is The Education of His Royal Highness. You can get it on barnesandnoble.com, amazon.com, and Apple Books, to name a few. Thanks again for being with us today, Marissa.
Thank you.